Good morning, everyone. This is Sajin with you from Doc Training Web Series. Today, I'll be going through one of our interesting portal that we've created. It's called the Advertisement Portal, which is very much required for a media agency or a newspaper, any kind of a media agency. I think they should be requiring this kind of a portal. This came across to one of our clients' requirement, and then we built it up for them, and now it's like let's go ahead and implement it for others, right? So this is our Intranet Portal. This is our home page, and I'm gonna go ahead and click on advertisement. Okay, so that's my advertising portal, where I'll be having a lot of tiles or buttons. That's what we call here. I also have a news and announcements. I have my tools, so I can go and access, which is really, the ones which I use very frequently. I also have an upcoming events where I'll be able to track what are my upcoming events for the coming year. Also, I have a pretty good discussion board, so I can go ahead and see what are the discussions that's been happening right now. I can go ahead and comment on them. So very much essential tools I can collaborate within my department team. So that's something that's very useful here. Also, I have quick downloads, which we have similar for other portals as well, where you'll be able to identify the type of the file using the icon. So these are the ones with just a PDF, and then I have a Word file. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. Looking at the icon, I'll be able to identify what kind of document I have in my quick downloads. Also, if you scroll more, you'll be able to see manager only section, where we'll be having documents that is confined to that. And then you have a legal and obituaries section, automotive reservation calendar, which is very important, because if, let's say, you have an incoming ad requirement, or you get an ad inquiry, you can actually go ahead and check out your reservation calendars, and you can schedule accordingly. So that's something that you can really work on. Also, you have a mailbox that's connected within your employees in the organization. Yes, it's very much integrated with Office 365, so all your mails go into that, and then that's it. It's a very simple section that we have in Doc Advertisement Portal. Also, we have an alerts tab, which we have actually configured for other departments as well. So once an alert has been created, everyone receives an email notification, and also you get a notification here as well. So you have any notifications coming up, it shows up over here. Also, you get an email notification, and also you have specific document management folders, where I can go drop in the content, which is very much important for classified. Basically, it's all about classified. You can go ahead and put all those required documents in these folders. Very much self-explanatory. Also, I have an accounts and opportunities and activities, which is something very similar to sales. I'll be able to track what kind of accounts that my organization is linked with. I can put in such details over there with the contact number and emails. Opportunities, nothing but the inquiries or the marketing efforts, or in terms of classifieds, I can go ahead and schedule. I can really log in over here. Also, the activities is nothing but the follow-ups or the phone calls or the emails, that you'll be able to, you can bring into this activities tab, and you can really track on the activities that's happening within the organization. The marketing info is nothing but what's happening within your organization. You can have your team or your content manager, that's the best role that you can define. He can go ahead and edit what is really relevant to your market. He can go and edit. It's more like a wiki page. You can actually embed it within. It's powered by SharePoint, basically. So this can be actually embedded within this page. And circulation and readership. So it's basically you're throwing out numbers on how much your organization or what's kind of a reach or your marketing capabilities is all about. So we mentioned about readership here because we have something developed for a newspaper company. So that's the reason I have. But this is very much we can have an edited, or you can have a replacement. We can work on different tabs based on your requirement. And yes, the reservation calendar is the same thing what we saw here. It's the same thing. You can go and schedule particular slots or the time slots. You can basically go ahead and add them over there. So I'm going to click on the reservation calendar, and yes, probably all the tabs. And let's see what it's got. So I have a communications tab where I have documents related to that, like probably a rate card, so how much my ad is going to cost. So I can go ahead and find out these details, what are my clients, and also relevant to what communications I had. So all these documents fall into this. I can throw them as a list or as tiles. That's up to you. Also, I have a reservation calendar, so I can just go ahead and probably click on add. And I can specify if there's a meeting or anything, so I can actually mention about that and go ahead and type a title and the description. Then hit on save, and that's it. I have it reserved over here. So that's how the doc advertising portal is all about. So I'm just going to click on each one of them, see how it looks like. So specific to each domain of this is the retail. So I have documents related to retail. So I can basically make use of that. Real estate, legal, testimonials, everything actually goes into this. So it's pretty simple, right? It's very, very straightforward, self-explanatory. So that's it, and that's it. It's a very simple portal where you'll be able to manage all your documents. Also, good part is you can really make use of your SharePoint features, like sharing your document right from the folder. Just go ahead and add an email address. That's it. And also I can, set up kind of a user permission. Okay, now since this is an outsider, so I can actually bring in new, kind of a rule so that these documents don't go outside. Now this particular folder is within an organization. So if you're going to add another email ID outside this organization, it's not going to allow you to send out an email. But yes, if I want to add specific to our organization, yes, you can also set up a permission, like if the user has an ability to edit or view something similar to OneDrive that we have. Just go and add your message and then you share. Also, you can create and link. You can specify. And also you can find out to whom all you have shared this document. So if you click over here, you'll get to know who has an access to this folder or this file. So you can go to that kind of an extreme. You can really play with your files. You can also click on version history and find out if there was any revisions done. So you can actually see what has happened. Probably this is the time when it got modified, which user had modified it, and what's the size. You can also add comments to that. So version history is very much important for a media agency. So you don't have to have multiple files, but work on one single file, but you'll be able to track what are the kind of changes that you had made in the document. So this is really, really essential. I really believe SharePoint is going to be an asset for media agency, and that's what we're trying to help organizations like media organizations. That's what we're trying to help. And that's it. And thank you so much for watching. We'll be coming out with more and more videos. So stay tuned and have a great day.